Before I get into all the goodies um, that I got from Illinois, I picked this up at the auction. Won it last night for $15. And here's what it is. It's got a 5-foot hose and chuck. And I'm not familiar with this style, but you just pinch that, and it clips right to the stem. And so I put an end on it, a fitting on there, and tried it out. And buddy, I tell you what, I am in the big time. And there's a little button to depress to release the pressure. I won this for $15. And I just did a quick search online. I did not find one identical to it, but one with a shorter hose on it. And I don't need one with that long hose, but it is what it is, right? $45. So, buddy, I'll be using that. And in no particular order. Yep, look at that. Brian found that on the, I say on the side of the road. Is someone's garbage? Just threw it out. Got the sway bars on there, the brackets, the receiver, not the receiver, but the hitch. Free. Yep, free. Got this here, cute little guy, in the garbage. We'll find a use for that. A pole clamp. These cargo load bars. There's those two there, and then there's this big long one, like what you'd see in a semi-trailer. I got this, these two metal detectors. I haven't had a chance to look at them. They're probably not very good ones, but we'll see if they even work. And they might be a Goodwill donation. We'll see. The glass table, patio table, just needs to be cleaned up. On top of it is louvers for a Corvette, 75 Corvette. He'd picked one up from the neighbors that had gotten rolled 25, 30 years ago, and the people never did anything with it, just sat inside a garage. And then the man passed away, so the wife was just getting rid of stuff. And that's all aluminum piece. So I've got a box of Corvette parts. I'm going to try to sell some stuff. I might end up going to a swap next year. I don't know. Now, this saw down here, concrete saw, he found at the scrapyard one day and chucked it in. And I've been bugging him to let me take it home and get it running. So I finally brought that home. Got a little gas can. And there's a little Echo chainsaw that he was going to fix for a little old lady. And he never did. So I brought it home to tinker with it. I don't think it'll take much to get it going. Got that seat with the post on it. It's got one of those strap tie-on cushions, so the kids will probably find a good use for that. These golf clubs here. Now, golf clubs, in my opinion, aren't worth a plug nickel because I don't golf. But these look like they was only used once or twice. They're like brand new, and the guy that gave them to him told him they're like brand new. Look at that. They're pretty much like brand new. Now, you guys know my luck with hydraulic jacks. Yes, I got another hydraulic jack. But I'm hoping and thinking that perhaps it just needs some oil, some hydraulic fluid. And if that's the case, I've been wanting a jack like this for 20 years. And well, I got one. If it works, it's going to be the new garage jack. And that other one I've been dragging around is going to go in the van for van needs. If I ever get that on the road. So anyway, here it is. All right, 4-ton jack, and it's one of those speed lift jobs I've been wanting one an awful long time. One. You got to turn this to close the valve, don't you know? 1, 2, 3. But you put it underneath the car and it goes 1, 2, 2, 2. And that's about it. So, here's hoping. But again, you know my luck with these jacks. And got to be a craftsman. They've always got something quirky. You know, I looked at it. You can tell it's been around a while. I look up that number right there. It'll probably say that they don't make parts for it anymore. And of course, I'll find out what's wrong with it, and I can't get the part. And because it's craftsman, it will be some goofy shaped item that nobody else makes. But might just need oil. All right, next. You know how much I like to build trailers. There's an axle right there, 5-footer. We'll call that a lighter duty. And he just happened to have these 2 wheels here fit right on it. So that'll make a nice little trailer. I won't spend too much on it and just sell it to make some money real quick. These Stingray rims, the tires, I've got, let's see, I got 2 back tires and 2 front tires. And I think, I've not looked at them, but I think the tires are probably no good, but the rims are. So I'll try to sell them. And I got this bicycle for one of the kids. And I got another one, a girl's bike. The way we go through bikes around here, I don't work on bikes because I can't stand them. And no matter what I do to them, I break them before I fix them. Usually because of the brake systems. And I can change a tire and a tube and all that, usually without any problems. But I just get them free from my brother or next to nothing on the auction. The other one's out there in the woods to the left of that fencing. You can't see it. I did get this one, 3rd one in here for yours truly. Tree stand, got that. This one here. I mean, a lot of these, you'll see them at Wally World and stuff like that, but someone's thrown them away for some reason or another. Check out that seat. Is that an old man seat or what? This laundry basket is, I wouldn't doubt if there's like 500 or 600 pounds there, if not more, because it's full of this kind of stuff. There's retaining clips, there's pins and roll pins and cotter pins and more pins and things in there. And it's just bag after bag after bag. And I'm going to go through it, and not all of it probably. I just rummage through it, pick out a few good things. And I mean, a guy can't keep all the good stuff out there because a lot of that stuff I already have in the Harbury freight kits. But, you know, he said, take what you want there and scrap the rest. Well, scrap price is pretty much nothing right now, but that's all right. This here complete bagger system for a Schnappa. We got this here engine Standaroonie. Got this here Nobola. I got those there heavy duty roll around thing. You know, they're heavy and they have steel wheels. They're a roll around thingy. I got those. He's had this in his shed for a while, and I don't think that it's going to take much to get it going. So that I'll be getting on right away because 'tis the season, don't you know? Big thing of propane back there, but it's not full. There's, I don't know, maybe 40 gallons in here. This lawnmower. And you know the funny thing about this? But there ain't a brand on that nowhere. It has a Briggs in it, The guy said that he last ran it right out of gas, put it in the garage, and there it sat. Well, it is a J.C. Penney. So that's sounds pretty good. And while I was filming all this, I got a guy called from over an hour away wanting to come look at that Troy belt and Troy built, and he is interested. He said, I don't want to drive down there and find out you forgot to tell me something that's wrong with it. I said, no sir, the only thing that needs to be done to it is one belt, and it's working right now, but I just definitely want to get it fixed by next year. I don't know if there's any dead critters in there or not. So okay, so here's the van in all its glory. I didn't show any close-ups. It's rusted out plenty enough, but it's pretty strong. In fact, the back here, my brother said is in better shape than his. On the inside, the floor is stronger. I just chucked all this steel and stuff in here today because I'm putting my little trailer up for sale. I don't use it anymore. That one right there. I built that thing to haul my riding lawnmower around on, and I just don't have anywhere to haul it anymore. Did I bring anything else? I mean, my goodness, I had a full load. And one thing I am proud to say is, as heavy as that load was, that van did not sag at all. I mean, I couldn't see where it had moved. Maybe an inch, but you just couldn't tell. So those coilover springs did the job. And the box of Corvette parts, I'm not going to go rummaging through it, but it is a 1975, or it was. If any of you guys out there have a 1975 Corvette, it was not a Stingray, and needs some parts, hit me up. I'll see what I got in there, because I have no idea what all is there. These two chainsaws that he brought over when he brought the van, there's this one and this one. This one's ready to be sold. This one needs a new cap. That's it. I had to put new gas lines on this one. And yeah, that was it. I mean, and they run great. I went out, one of them I took out and cut with a little bit. I think it was the one on the table. Before I realized that it was leaking gas. I knew it was leaking gas right off the bat, but I didn't know exactly where it was coming from because the gas lines were rotted. So I just thought it was from that. But then after I got it all fixed, it was still leaking gas, and I thought that this was cracked in here. I held it up high above my head so I could see, and I could see it coming right out of there. So I put an O-ring on here. This is what was on there. I think it's supposed to be flat, but an O-ring worked, but it's leaking out of the little breather hole, so cap is bad. Anything else? I have got to get this garage put back together. The table's going outside for the winter, and I've got to get that car parked in here. The van's going to get parked on the side of the garage for the winter. And the motorcycle's going to end up going somewhere over here. Well, all right. I'm pretty sure that's probably everything. And if I find anything else of interest worth putting in another video. I'll surely add it on there. But a couple of the things that I got most excited about was this hitch and that jack. These aren't cheap, and all the parts are there that I know of, so that ought to do well. All right then, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.